So to see this Doomsday who looks, albeit it still looks really badass, it still doesn't look quite how I would have thought he would have looked. Uh, More bone armor, definitely needs the hair to show his age, but then again, like I said, it wouldn't match because this Doomsday's origin is different from the comics and the TV shows. He is not an ancient Kryptonian weapon. He is a product of the LexCorp Labs. So, it begs a lot of questions, and it begs the question of, are they going to kill him in this one, or are they just going to lock him away? And then he'll come up again later, although I doubt he'll come up again later, because something as big as Doomsday, you're throwing him at them right from the beginning. They'll probably have to throw someone else in there later on, like I said, Darkseid, who's another badass. So far, I'm in complete approval of this decision, because, like I said, it's the movies, they're allowed to change things, and it's fine, really, to me. Just the only thing I'm going to say is this. Just don't pull another Amazing Spider-Man thing where every single villain or ally, or whatever, is connected to the fucking some kind of business or corporation. Amazing Spider-Man series with not Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield made the mistake of making every single fucking villain a product of Oscorp, and that made it boring as fuck. The first one, we had the Lizard. Okay, that makes sense. He works for Oscorp. Then the second one, okay, we have Electro, who also works for Oscorp, and we have fucking Harry. Of course, he's the fucking son of Norman Osborn, so of course he's going to involve with Oscorp. And then at the very end, they just over fucking did it. The Rhino is involved with Oscorp. You look in the fucking lab, the Vulture, Doc Ock, they are all fucking Oscorp fucking toys. Goddamn, it's too much, and that's probably what killed the fucking series. There's too much focus on one concept. You gotta branch out. So therefore, I will accept Doomsday as a fucking LexCorp weapon. However, make this the first and last time this fucking happens. The only time this should happen again is with fucking Bizarro, who is supposed to be a LexCorp creation, not fucking Doomsday. So therefore, when I see Darkseid, I don't want to see fucking LexCorp in there, or at least as a product of fucking LexCorp, or other fucking villains who deserve their own shit. And the only reason I can really see them why they did this is because of the whole fact that freaking already in the first one they focused so much on the fact that he's the last of his kind, and it was such a brutal thing to do to have to kill one of the last of his kind for Superman. I mean, it would be, I don't want to say redundant, because this is, like I said, it's from the comics itself. However, I guess it would be kind of redundant to bring a whole nother Kryptonian, and let alone an ancient scientific experiment from the Kryptonians, to Earth, which would then require flashbacks explaining what the hell he is. So I kind of get the fact of the route they went. Still, I think it should have been safer later on, and they should have went with Bizarro instead of Doomsday. That being said, like I said, I haven't explained this, but I'm still very excited for this fucking movie. It looks awesome. Let's talk Wonder Woman. We don't really see any more of her than we did already in the first two trailers. However, this time we do see her with Superman and Batman, and this time it's finally explained what the hell is going on in the second trailer. We see the fucking energy thing covering up a city. Now we see it's Wonder Woman who is protecting Batman from being shot by laser beams of Doomsday, and then they share a comic line together saying, "Oh, she with you," blah 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 blah. And to me, you know what? Fine. It looks cool. It makes sense to just kind of bring them together. Although I will say this, and further analysis of the fucking trailer, if you look very closely, because we keep seeing scenes from this, what everyone is assuming is a dream sequence from Batman, where we see him in his armor, and he's fighting these, I guess, Superman-led forces. It was hinted at in the first trailer. We see Batman fighting these people with Superman's logo or whatever on their armor, and he's fighting by himself. He's getting captured. Then it was basically confirmed in the teaser trailer where we see Superman has Batman captured. These people are bowing to him because he's a god now, an actual fascist god. And they catch him, and then he unmasks him, and it just ends right there. That was like a teaser. I guess you would say more really a preview. It was like a scene from the movie more than a teaser, really. And then here in this movie, this third trailer, we don't really see too much of that, but we do see a brief glimpse of what It looked like soldiers getting carried off by winged creatures. If you know your DC comics, or at the very fucking least, if you watch the DC animated movies that involved Apocalypse, which is the planet which Darkseid hails from, or the animated series, you would know that one of his main facets of his army are these winged creatures. I forget their exact name, but they're winged creatures. They're basically the main grunts of his army, and that's usually how he gets things done. And we see some of that. So what the hell? Are they already hinting at Darkseid? Which, if that's the case, slow your roll. Shit, slow your roll. Slow your fucking roll. This is Darkseid here. I hate to give Marvel comments because it's all the time hating on some of the movies like Avengers, but still, I gotta give them their due. They've been building up Thanos for a fucking while, and truth be told, we're still waiting to see if they're gonna execute that just right. And in the meantime, though, we have some great villains and we have some shitty ones. People like Ultron, who had a really great story, but were not executed really the way they should have been. They're a sign of the times that we're not always going to get what we want. At least some people, like me, were disappointed in Ultron. I'm not ashamed to admit it. And then now we have hints of Darkseid already. We already have fucking Doomsday. All I'm saying, DC, pace yourselves. Pace yourselves. But you know what? I will allow this. Well, that sounds really arrogant to say I'll allow it because I'm just a fan watching these things, paying to watch them. I can't stop them from doing anything, but I'm going to say that I'm going to feel okay about this because of the fact that the Wonder Woman movie is coming out next week. I mean, not next week. I believe next year, 2017. Well, next year. And, 2015 is almost over. Wonder Woman movie is coming out next year, which we're already hearing a lot about. And then hopefully the Aquaman movie is coming out as well. Well, I'm not sure if he's in his own movie or not. He's just going to make a cameo on this one. And either way, I assume those people will have their own villains to fight and not just, Superman or Batman villains. So with that being said, it should be fine. They're not going to rush through the rogue galleries of DC's finest villains, I'm pretty sure. But I just wanted to spread my thoughts about that. Like, DC, don't rush it. You got a lot of great villains to pick from. Don't just pick the top of the, cream of the crop first. Go through a lot of the other villains. And I'm pretty sure they won't, because that's why we get movies like Suicide Squad coming out, which will show us another world aside of DC, other than the gods fighting the devils. We're going to see, more of the ground level urban type stuff going on, which is Suicide Squad is basically going to be about, and I'm very happy to see that's coming out. So, finishing this review, I'm very happy about it. I'm very glad this trailer's been released. It showed us a lot and confirmed a lot for us, so we've been speculating on for quite some time. Josh out. Let's hope for, more trailers for Batman vs Superman, which I'm pretty sure we'll get in the coming months. And enjoy, fanboys and fangirls alike.